yeah, it happened with us, but I think once it happened to Biz, it really took off.
The Biz Markie sampling case was a case that was brought by a man named Gilbert O'Sullivan, who had a hit song in the 70s called Alone Again Naturally.
Alone again, naturally.
And it was very ubiquitous. It was a sample, you really could hear the song. It was over and over again looped.
Naturally.
So Biz Markie takes this Gilbert O'Sullivan song and makes a parody of it, you know, called Alone Again. And he sings in, he doesn't really sing, he warbles it in his funny Biz Markie type of voice, right? And it's a great joke. Everybody kind of laughs, and you play it once, and you're like, oh, cool, that's kind of funny and stuff. Gilbert O'Sullivan didn't really think it was that funny, you know?
You know, it was a pretty aggressive sample of a song that Mr. O'Sullivan, you know, it was his big hit. So he was just a no-nonsense guy, and he didn't want the song in a rap version.
So he decides he's going to make an example of this kid and files this huge lawsuit.
I'm alone again, naturally. All alone again, naturally.
And the judge pronounced it biblically incorrect.
Now, how country is that? How backwoods is that? You know, that's somebody who totally is like oblivious to the speed of things happening.
Oh, baby.
Shouldn't Biz Markie have an album out by now? And you start hearing, oh man, he's going through hell, and then he comes out with an album like a year late, and the album is titled All Samples Cleared. You know?
Some of those first sampling cases, or those early records, whether it be De La Soul, Biz Markie, P.E., and others, it wasn't that they were trying to be thieves or trying not to get caught. It was just like, we kind of didn't know.
We always felt like, you know, when you're creating, you create, you know. Whatever you decide that you want to use, you use to create your own particular vibration your way. And that to me was a kind of like an unwritten code within the hip-hop world.
We kind of looked at music as an assemblage of sounds, and we felt that you couldn't copyright a sound.
What y'all think y'all doing bringing us to court for this guy and saying we stealing beats? Y'all can't copyright no beats, man. Y'all junkies, they crazy, man.
Once people in the industry got wind of the fact that the courts were not interested in listening to young black men describe their creative processes, they had no tolerance for that. A new industry emerged, the industry of sampling clearances. That meant that groups like Public Enemy could no longer make their powerful sounds in the way they wished to.
And record companies